Hey. We're ready for another week, right? I'm excited about a new week, as I always am, because it's a fresh start. It's like a new year every week. Every Monday is a new year for me. So I'm tired of talking about New Year's resolutions and goals and blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to switch gears this week a little bit. I'm going to talk about how anytime is a good time to get started and that no one's perfect. That's kind of the thing that I was learning this week. So we're doing this big renovation, and we live in this old house. And so the back of the house, the kitchen and parts that are being renovated, they've probably been renovated like 3 or 4 times. I feel like they started in maybe 1900, and then every 30 years, somebody's like, we need to redo this kitchen. So there's like 4 or 5 layers of stuff. Like we literally had 3 different types of cabinets. It was, all hodgepodge. So our awesome contractors like tore it down to the studs, and we were looking at how it was built, and he goes, "It's like your house was built by wizards. I'm not sure what's holding this up and how it's working." And we were laughing because we realized, like, you have this vision of like everyone's doing it better. It was better back in the turn of the century. It was craftsmanship was better. Things were better. I don't know. Other people might be better than me. Like you have all these like visions of everyone who's done it or doing it better than you. And it's just simply not true. Apparently, craftsmen back in the 1900s also had to figure it out, maybe cut some corners, put things together. They're like, this will work, I guess, well, let's just go for it because this is how much time we have. This is how much money we have. These are the materials we have access to. And so they worked with what they've got. And I know I've talked about this idea before of like working with what you got, starting with what you got. And it was just a great reminder that we're all human and we all do that over time, like over decades, even centuries. So it just made me laugh. There's something else he was looking at. I thought, there's going to be this like magical, beautiful wood. And he's like, no, this is pretty much like the cheapest wood that you would get at, like, it's not the current day wood, but it's like whatever that is. That was like the 1900 version. So they weren't going crazy with like fine craftsmen all the time. They were making do with what they got. What wood they had laying around is probably what they used. So I just thought this was such a lovely reminder that people aren't perfect. They still want to build and create. And so use what you got. Don't worry about it. Get started. Make yourself a new kitchen or whatever you want and have fun with it because you're going to keep renovating it every once in a while anyway. So it can always get better.